We are joined with Professor Rob Coe from Evidence-Based Education. Rob, welcome to the Abu Dhabi Teaching Conference 2025. Fresh off the keynote, how was that?
Well, not the best, because I ran out of time to say some of the things I wanted to say, but it seemed to be well received, so I'm happy.
Fantastic. Now, obviously, with evidence-based education, in terms of what we're doing, there's obviously things about evidence, there's things about practice, there's things about bridging that gap between the two. From that takeaway from your work, the workshops you've got coming up as well,
Yep.
if you were to distill that down into a couple of points for those people, or maybe that time we want to fill in at the end, what would that be?
Okay, well, my talk was called Teaching Matters Most. It's about the importance of teaching, why teachers are so important. And I think teachers kind of know that, but at the same time do feel a bit undervalued sometimes. It is the most important job in the world. It makes the most difference to everybody, to our whole society, to youngsters, but much wider than that. And I think we just need to celebrate that. It's really, really important. And it's also the hardest job in the world. It's incredibly complex and difficult. And so we should think it's challenging. We should rise to that challenge, and we should resolve to be a little bit better every day, but every week, every month, every year, just to improve what we do the whole time. Not because what we're doing isn't good enough, it's already great, proud of what we do, but we're never quite satisfied. We can always be better.
Why do you think teachers potentially, and there's other ones, but why do you think we have that low self-worth sometimes then?
Well, I think it's a cultural thing. It's not true in all societies. In some cultures, teaching is really highly venerated. I think in Western cultures, typically that's not the case. Why is that? Well, it's a whole lot of tradition, I think, and we need to change it for sure. It's reflected in things like salaries and the kinds of qualifications and the routes into teaching. Those are harder to change because they cost money. But the whole status thing, I think we can do something about, and we need to. We need to celebrate the expertise that's in teaching, the complexity of it, but also the importance, the impact that it has on our society and on individuals.
And I think there's hundreds of teachers here today, and we're hoping to have that massive impact. Is there anything you're particularly looking forward to or excited about regarding the conference today?
Yeah, I just think this conference is fantastic. There's such a buzz around it. People have come on a Saturday, they've given up their time because they're passionate about about teaching and talking with other teachers about the thing that they do. And I just think that's wonderful. And you just walk into the building and you feel that excitement. And just the number of sessions, there's 100 and I don't know how many sessions on. Each one of those is a teacher who's got a passion and a thing that they want to share with other teachers, and a group of others will get in there in that room and discuss it with them, and it's just a wonderful thing to behold. I'd love to go to every single session, but obviously I can't.
Yeah, if we could have that little time machine and be able to go around, it'd be amazing.
That would be the thing.
Now this is a question I've been asking everyone. Like, if education was to have a theme tune,
Right.
what would be yours?
Oh, that's such a hard question, Alex. I don't really know. I mean, I suppose because I'm bigging up teaching. How about something like "We Are the Champions"? That's a kind of middle of the road choice, but I like a bit of Queen. So let's celebrate. Let's really have the joy in what we do, but let's also knuckle down and make it even better than it is.
Amazing. Just reminds me that Mighty Ducks film. I'm kids there, but yeah, Rob, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
Thank you.